This is Jordan Tower with JT News. Make sure you smash that like button, hit that subscribe button. Well, guess what? We got another podcaster, because every rapper that's not really rapping anymore gets a podcast, and that's Remy Ma. No shade, okay? I'm sure she has a lot to share as a female podcaster. She'll have a different perspective. I'm just teasing, but it does seem like a lot of rappers are going to the podcast lane now when rap isn't working anymore. T.I., we got a lot of rappers doing that. Nori, Joe. But Joe kind of like just bowed out. But it wasn't working. Like most people that can't rap anymore, it's just not working. Remy can rap. I just don't feel like she has selling power anymore. Nicki's doing Queen Radio. I'm not too much shade there, but it's like it's not working the same, She's looking for the next afterlife of music. So anyways, Remy gets into how Shether came about, and it kind of makes sense. Now in the beginning, it seemed very suspect, because I remember when Remy came out, she did Hot 97, and then Nicki called up and they talked on the phone together, and it seemed very genuine. But then after that, it seemed like she was baiting Nicki into a beef. She would say certain lines on a Young M.A. track where she was talking about something warning. Nicki's big breakout video and song was the warning video. Then you had she did some freestyle up at Flex, and she was talking about this person's my son, this person's my son, this person's son. That's Nicki's thing. There was one other instance where there was an interview where she was kind of alluding to things. It seemed kind of fake, but then Remy kind of let everything be known in this interview that she did up at Hollywood Unlocked. She said that a lot of things behind the scenes were being blocked. People that wouldn't lie to her told her certain things, and she felt like, oh, okay, this girl just doesn't mess with me. And then she saw her doing this to other people, like you almost had to kiss Nicki's butt to get ahead, and she said that a stop had to be put to that, because that's like her being a cult leader almost of females in rap. You can't get through her. She was being a blocker. She was blocking. So that's how Shether came about, and it was probably necessary, and then after that you got a floodgate kind of opened up in a way, essentially. Then she also talked about the whole Britney thing, and how that woman got ankle bracelet put back on her and all this other stuff, and she lied about getting hit, and then she also made a good reference that so many girls get into fights on Love and Hip Hop and they don't go to jail, but Remy gets put through the ringer for it, and it never even happened. So it was interesting. She gave a lot of perspective on when she was in jail and raising her son in jail and everything. It seems very hard, and she deserves to have. Even though I'm gonna be honest, I'm not gonna be on up here like I'm not one of those people that are gonna be like, oh yeah, what's the best? It doesn't seem like the rap thing's working. I think she should. This is what I think. This is just my opinion. Obviously, I don't know everything. I'm not in her camp or anything, but I feel that she made a mistake when she came out. Joe gave her the alley-oop of a lifetime. He put her on they did an album together. There were hit records on it. Fat Joe's independent right now. It obviously worked, okay? And instead of teaming up with Joe and maybe doing her own label with Empire, working with Joe, and from there she could help other females and everything, she went and signed to Columbia instead of working with Joe independently. And I think that was a huge mistake, because now you're in the machine. Think about it. She dropped 3 singles. She dropped the one with Chris Brown that had a video. She dropped one with Lil' Kim, and she dropped one other one, and none of them worked. Nothing worked. So she says that she just took time off and she wasn't ready for her album. No, you weren't hitting the dartboard. That's why you see her on State of the Culture now. You see her still on Love and Hip Hop. I don't know if she's still there, but she was on Love and Hip Hop. And that's why you see her doing a podcast now. She's still going to get the bag, but I don't know if the rap thing's going to work. You know, like, she was in a pocket with Joe, and she didn't keep going, you know. Anyways, that's all I got for this. I appreciate you guys, and I'll check you guys in the next video. I hope you guys have a great day today.